Hello everyone, I am Krooked and I do stuff, and this is Unscripted, the series where I take a completely unscripted look at games and give it a 1 through 10 rating. Today we are playing Splatterhouse 2 for the Sega Genesis. Continuing my month of horror. I mean, this is kind of like a very, 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 very known horror game. I've played it a little bit before, but not like a ton. I feel like my buddy Jim from Drink Beer Play a Game is all about this because the Genesis is his favorite retro console. What? That was a chest burster. Die. 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 Okay. So yeah, let's just get into everything with this. So, main character obviously looks like Jason Voorhees. I'm pretty sure there was some sort of lawsuit or something with that back in the day. I don't want that to eat that, but I'm gonna let it do that because I don't have anything else to really say about it. So, yeah, A and C do jumpy doodles, and then B swings the bat. Doesn't look like the other buttons really do anything, just fine. Start pauses the game, also fine. Yeah, controls-wise, I mean, so the Sega Genesis is very similar to the NES. Wow, it looks like he's... Hold on, he has to take a pee on this guy. The Sega Genesis, very much like the NES, has a pretty limited control scheme for a lot of its games, which it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It means that a lot of it's really easy to pick up and just play. Especially because there's like no select button or anything. Now, the 6-button controller does change things up a little bit, but only on certain games, because not every game takes advantage of all 6 buttons. So yeah, controls, pretty basic. They're very responsive. Everything works out really well here, actually. So not too much to talk about in terms of the controls, but what I'd really like to talk about is these graphics. Look at it. This looks amazing. I would argue that this looks better than some Super Nintendo games. And in terms of horror, this is so on the money. Like, this is probably the most accurate horror game I have played so far this entire month. Like, everything here. Oh, that really just happened, huh? Okay, I see you, evil monster thing. That was cheap. I see you. I'm gonna take a pee while you do that. This game looks so good in terms of a horror game. Everything is blood and gore, and again, you're basically Jason Voorhees just rocking it. Looks awesome. Every creature like bleeds, even if it's not red blood. It's very bloody. Like, this is a horror game. I could see this being something that parents lost their minds about in the 90s. And I'm sure they did. Because, again, look at it! God, I'm really bad at it. But, yeah, this game looks awesome. The visuals are exactly what I would expect from a horror game. And I feel like this could even put some later horror games in a running for their money, because it looks awesome. And then the last thing that I always talk about here is sound, because how's it sound? Well, the music, it's ominous, it's creepy, it sounds like something that is very horror. Punching and kicking doesn't have any sound, but all the enemies do make noises. And Well, I don't know if it's all the enemies, because I don't think, like, the worms make noises, and they don't make noises when they jump or anything. When you get hit, you take damage and you make a noise, you know. There's also noise whenever you hit an enemy. Sounds good. Some of them scream, which, I mean, for a horror game, what more could you want than screaming? The hit noise that they make sounds pretty good. It could be a little bit better, don't get me wrong, but it's okay. You have to, like, really plan out your attacks here. Wow, this game is hard. Yeah, I'll retry. Edknai little. I just turned into one of those monsters. Not really, but that's what that password felt like. Is like it would turn me into one of these creatures by reading the wrong line. Yeah. Overall, I mean, this is one of those games that actually feels like a pleasure to play, and if you really want to get into the Halloween spirit, this is a great way to really kick it off and enjoy yourself, because unlike Porky Pigs, where the game looks good but everything else is just kind of mediocre, this kind of has the survival element of horror that you want, while also having the look. Survival game or horror games are kind of known for being difficult in the sense of you're usually somewhat helpless, and that's what gives you that sense of horror. And even though you're this big, buff, Jason Voorhees looking guy, you still can only take so many hits before you're dead, and that kind of has the right level of horror for a horror game. Overall, this is a really, really impressive show. I'm a little upset that I've started with games like, oh man, I forgot the name of it. It was so bad. It was Ghoul Party? No, Ghoul Party was the good one. It was the Ghoul School. It was pretty bad. And at the same time, I think it helps me appreciate a game like this, because this is so much better in so many ways. Oh god. Oh, you hit me just before I was gonna get the bone. Damn. But, yeah. Oh. How'd I punch? Or was it because I was already in midair? Oh, okay. Come on. Come on. Come at me, bro. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I honestly really like this. It's a fun time. It fits the theme exactly how you want it to, and you can pee. So there's that. Yeah, no. I ain't falling for your nonsense again, Mr. Jumpy Pumps. Oh god, there's one following me! Oh! I wasn't expecting the bone to be that slow. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah! There we go. So, score. This is getting a solid 8 out of 10. Like, I think this has every element that it needs to for a horror game. It is insanely difficult. That can be a turn off for some people. There's also some moments that have been just, like, really cheap, and I feel like I shouldn't have died there, but honestly. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. I don't want to step in them, because I feel like that will hurt me, too. But story-wise, it looks good, it sounds good, everything's good. It's just, it's a hard game. But I think it nails it, and if you want to spend some time getting good at it, you'll really, really enjoy it. If it wasn't as hard as it is, and as unforgiving as it is, it'd probably be a 9. There's a couple ways it could be a 10 as well, if it was maybe a bit more going on with the controls, or if like you didn't have to drop your power-ups at the end of every stage, because that's a little bit of a frustration point. But man, this is a good game. And it's really refreshing getting to play something this good. Especially on the Sega Genesis, which is a console that I'm very, very hard on because it's let me down many, many, many times. But comment down below. Let me know what your favorite Splatterhouse game is, and I'll hopefully check it out. Like this video if you enjoyed what you saw. Hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss out on an episode of Unscripted. And hit that notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever a new episode comes out. And with all that being said, I do want to thank you for watching Unscripted. And I will see you on the next episode. Bye!